Hello crochet friends and welcome back. I have finished my 43 inches. Hopefully you have also. That was a lot of work and I have this big giant thing here on my desk. It's so beautiful. I love it. I just don't know that I can fit it all here to show you, but I think it's beautiful. I love the way the work looks on it and I hope you're enjoying yours also. So I'm at the very end, so I'm gonna pull up my hook here. We're going to cut it off and you can tuck in all your little tails, right? So we've got that all ready. So there we go. Now we want to figure out where to put the button on our work. So sorry, I hit that camera. This is just so big and bulky, I'm sorry. So check your measurements, make sure that everything is accurate. You've got 11 inches across, 43 inches along, just so that, your project is correct. So for the placement of your button, you'll notice that this, oh goodness, I keep hitting that camera, I'm so sorry. This is your finished end here. So this is the front that hangs over when you cross the work to do up the button. So this is your pretty little scalloped looked edge, okay? So that is the front of your work taken care of. Now, what we want to do is we want to take our project and go all the way to the bottom. Bottom being the flat end where we began, right? Where we started out here with all our chains and everything. So from here, and I'm hoping you can see because, oh, it's so big. All right, we want to go up 10 inches from the bottom. So 10 inches. Measure your work best you can. So mine's gonna be about right here. And we wanna go in 2 inches. In 2. So I think what I'm going to do is work in this space here between these two little circles that we had. That is where we're going to place our button, okay? Now, I like to use the same color yarn that we did our work with, but this was big and bulky and chunky, wasn't it? So it might be hard to thread the needle. I was able to get it in the eye of this needle. If you can't, just try to use a thread or an embroidery floss that matches and just so it looks nice. So 10 inches up from your bottom, 2 inches in from the side, and we're gonna sew on our button. Here we go. Okay, so once you get that button on there, make sure you tuck in your tails really good on the other side and that you've knotted it well because you don't want it coming off, right? It's not gonna have a lot of pull on it. It is quite decorative and to hold the project together. But just, nobody wants to keep sewing buttons on, right? That happens. Some projects, it's like, whew, gotta keep sewing those buttons on. So here's how it's going to work when you're wearing this. I know it's a little weird to see here. I'm trying to get it as best as I can in the camera. If you'll see, I have the point down here of the work. So you would fold it over itself. Oh boy, I'm trying not to get too wiggly for you. Nobody wants seasickness. Fold it over itself and then you can use any of these corresponding holes to hold the button. If you want it looser, it might be further down here. You can wear this in all different various ways. So be creative, do it the way you would like. This scalloped edge is the pretty edge. So when you're folding it over, that's the part that will be on top with the button on the working edge where we began, right? So there it is. There's your cowl. It's beautiful. I loved doing this project. Did take me a little bit of time to get up to that 43 inches. So, give yourself a good amount of time to work on that. Maybe a couple nights in front of the TV if you only do a little bit of crochet at a time. But, don't feel stressed about it. But this was fun. I enjoyed this project. And if you like this one, give us a like and subscribe. And we'll have other videos coming out with different projects. But I hope you enjoyed this. Well, thank you and have a joyful day.